Just like 400 feet of steel. So, yes, you have to get in one, but you have to take in the other type of fuel. So we'll see. It'll probably kind of throw a little out of whack, but.
Alrighty, round 3 qualifying coming at you. Gary Hood sitting on a bump right here. 4:56. I don't think the hippie's coming back around after the oil spill from the first round. Once again, Gary Hood, the inspector right here. Qualifying session number 3, Northeast Outlaw ProMod Association, Maryland, the International Raceway. 4:75, not going to improve his time. Remember, that's a clutch car. Didn't like right there around a 60-foot. Got up on a wheelie bar, shattered the tires. He's in and out of it. 4:75, 4:75. Larry Plummer in the far lane. Larry Plummer. Wally Zalak and a loose moose coming at you. Wally Zalak and a loose moose in the near lane. Larry Plummer in the grand damn far lane. Both cars in the field at this time. That was the first car down the racetrack. That was the first car down the racetrack. I'm sure they're all coming around this time. Mike Decker the third on the outside looking in. Track temperature 120, track 120. Moose was loose from the get-go. Plummer is going to be solidly in the field, 439. Once again, track temperature 120, air 87, 88 degrees, mostly sunny skies. We are at Maryland International Raceway with the Northeast Outlaw ProMod Association. This is qualifying session number 3. We hope to start elimination somewhere around 6 p.m. tonight for round 1. Looks like Rob Honeycutt coming up in the near lane in a Black Hammer GT500 Mustang. Sandy Wilkins horsepower. And the Decker salvage entry driven by Mike Decker the third over there in the far lane. He's on the outside looking in at this time. New set of tires went on, rear tires went on a car. Let's see if that makes any difference. I'm sure they can detune it to run 4:56 to get in the field, but he'll want to try to file on top half of the ladder if I know the Decker salvage team. So once again, Mike Decker, the third in the far lane. Rob Honeycutt coming out of the beautiful Black Hammer Ford Mustang. Like and share, like and share. Let's get them numbers up. We can do it. Decker lighting them up hot. Coming to a stop right at the 330 cone. Robbie's a little short. Once again, Honeycutt nitrous car. Wilkins horsepower right beside us. Decker and a Decker salvage. YO Motorsports powered machine far lane. Decker runs 380 with a 2. Robbie's out of it on the big end at 424. Decker 380 with a 2 at 204. Man, she made a little bit of a move, 3/4 track. Decker 380 with a 2, probably right where they needed to run to get in the field. Robbie's going to stay down on the bottom of the ladder from his earlier time, 424 for Honeycutt. Once again, Decker 380 with a 2, bumping his way in the field. That's going to knock Gary Hood out. All other cars should be qualified. Derek Ward coming up in American Pride Golf Cart Services machine near lane. Big night last night. Had to put another short block in. Kicked the rod out on the big end. Cody Helbler in the far lane in the VP Montrose Corvette. Once again, Larry Plummer's going to be on the bump with 439, but I believe the rest of the field is all qualified cars. Got up on a wheelie bar. You saw him lift when he got toward the wall. The Montrose machine over there with Hebler behind the wheel runs 412, 180. Yes, Dave Norris should be coming up. He's qualified high on the ladder.
And the team continued to try to figure out what's going on. That thing didn't really work. That thing went straight to the left as it was just continuing to rotate.
Okay, couple. Andy Jensen coming up in the small block, 427 cubic inch small block. 118 millimeter turbo. Hey, baby, what's going on? Todd Boyer over there, the Extreme Racing Engines Pro Charge Chevy Camaro, all the way from Texas up here to Maryland to race. Thank you so much, Todd, for racing the machine. Once again, Todd Boyer all the way out of Texas up here racing in the Northeast Outlaw ProMod Association and Extreme Racing Engines Chevy Camaro. Andy Jensen backing up that single turbo 427 cubic inch small block machine. Mickey Thompson's on the back of Andy's car. What's happening, Hayes? Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Trouble getting the door to latch in the far lane. Looks like they got it figured out. Once again, Todd Boyer and Extreme Racing Engines Pro Charge Camaro. Andy Jensen right here in the Jensen powered small block turbo machine. Center exhaust in the middle. Both cars with it issues and out of it early. Andy did the same things Derek's car did. 460 in the far lane, 460 in the far lane, 561 right here beside us for Jensen. I'm not sure what's going on. Both cars making the exact same move in this lane. Tyler Hart coming up in the Hart Racing entry. Noonan powered Pro Charge machine, Steve King. In the Pilot Miller King Savage operation, a big screw-blown Chevrolet Corvette. Say hey to Gene Pilot if he's looking in. Wish you could have been here, my friend. Hard with a big burnout down. Coming to rest on the other side of the 330 code. He'll get it backwards too, almost as fast as McCurdy. Steve King found reverse doors flipped open. Here they come both back. Parachutes out at 374. Hart's car made a big wiggle in the same spot. King runs 374 with a driver's side door hanging open and the parachutes coming out of the finish line. 202. Tyler Hart, 521. Please don't scam my live feed post. We don't need you. Get off of here. Once again, Hard Racing making that tire shake move just out, runs 521, but Steve King with a door flapping open runs 202, 374 through the finish line. All righty, Dave Norris in the Crusher. Say hey to Dave's mom and dad if you're watching. Thanks for supporting NC ProModder. Matt D in the far lane in the Scarpelli Mechanical. Yenko Camaro. Dave Norris in the Crusher's going to be right here beside us. Screw-blown Chevrolet Corvette, former world champion over here at the Northeast Outlaw Group. Matt D in a beautiful Yenko Scarpelli Mechanical. Heating and air conditioning services machine, far lane. Pat Busey horsepower under the hood for Matt D. Hey, thanks for watching, Jim. For Dave, 388, 201, 522 for the far lane. I believe the door was locked. I believe it just shook loose through second and third gear. Second and third gear. It looked like it shook loose. Once again, 388 for Dave in the Crusher, 201, 522 in the far lane. All righty. Mike Decker Jr. in the far lane and Decker Salvage Machine. Freddie Scriba from Maryland right here in the beautiful Sorcerer. Down through there. I'm sure Freddie Scriba said he's just going to run to the 330 and click it. They said if it'll go 330, it'll make the trip, so they're saving parts and pieces. Once again, Decker Jr. far lane, number 2 qualifier. Yeah, it looks like we're pulling some rubber up here on the starting line. Left lane, right lane looks the same. Decker 370, he ain't gonna do it. Don Tolley's gonna be your number 1 qualifier. 397. Freddie was out of it early. That was a planned move. Once again, Decker 370 with a 6.205. He's not going to do it. Don Tolley, your #1 qualifier here at the Northeast Outlaw ProMod Association. Great job, guys. They're coming up now. Don Tolley, Roofing Machine, far lane. Put a couple valve springs in between runs. Kevin McCurdy coming up in the Tyler Hart Racing entry to Noonan Powered Pro Charger. Once again, that's going to be your #1 qualifier over there in the far lane. Don Tolley, 368 last night, 369 this morning. Kevin McCurdy backing up, not quite as fast as normal, but backing up quickly. Zigging and zagging it out of it early. 468 for Tolley, 498 for McCurdy.
468 and 498 here for McCurdy. So they'll stay #1 and 3 respectively here in the qualifying field. Of course, as we start to look at the 6 line over there.
Your man just run 370 through there. All right, the Thevoy Machine. This is a licensing pass only. He's trying to get his ProMod license, so he's up here racing with a Northeast group. The beautiful, sleek-looking Chevrolet SS Camaro twin turbocharged machine. Bedford boys taking home, got their fuel bill covered with a $500 bonus from Dave Hans, the Boom Award, #1 qualifier. We'll try to get a word with them later, present them with a #1 qualifier check. Once again, this is a licensing pass only for the Thevoy Machine. They've been struggling all weekend. Beautiful looking hot rods, sleek body, twin turbocharged entry. Made a trip, 449, 172, 449, 172. That's in the qualifying right here. We'll see you at 6 p.m. for round 1 of eliminations. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody that makes drag racing greater with NC ProMod. We're out.